Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Robert Bennett has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Steve Pocock has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Johan Clavijo has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Another YouTube channel about music has just boarded the plane.
Right. I think it's all ready. In fact, let's light a candle now. Let's sort this out. There we go. That's all sorted. Okay. Right. Internet's fine. Stream is set up. The book is at hand. The sound seems to be okay. And I think we're ready to continue. Let's sort this out, shall we? Boom! Hello everyone, welcome back to Fighting Fantasy Part 2. We gotta do it again. Yeah, we gotta, you know, to be honest, I'm feeling a lot better. Hey Pete, how's it going? Creaky chair, is it? Yeah, I need to get some WD-40 on this. It is beginning to a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but, well, you must do, otherwise you wouldn't have said it. So Spellsinger said he can't attend, which is a bit of a bummer, but, you know, he can watch the replay. You know, it will be on the replay. So for any of you who are just joining this week, last week, we started Port of Peril. And we haven't died yet. That's the good thing, you know. So we started reading this, and then about an hour and a half in, you know, I'm flagging. I'm like, because I'm getting over a viral infection. And we were like, you know what? Let's just part one this, and we'll pick it up next week because my energy was going, and I don't want to do a subpar, you know, sort of stream. I don't want to be sitting there like, you know, hanging on or whatever. So I'd rather just pause it and continue. And I feel a lot better now. Like we're good to go. We are good to go until we either die or complete the book, one or the other. So no worries now. Thank you for your patience. So, I can't even remember what the story was. We had to go visit a wizard, I think. There's some dude kicking off, maybe. Can anybody remember what the story was last week? Because I can't. There's a map in the book, you know. Hey, Rhymster's here. How's it going? No Spellsinger today, but we have no chance of finishing. We got no chance of finishing. I think some dude, we're like an adventurer for hire, and we come across this map, you know, where there's treasure and a dude or something. I swear there's a baddie. Or is it just treasure we're going after? One or the other. Then we had to go visit, was it Nicodemus in Port Blacksand? He gave us a load of stuff. We've actually got a bag of shit already. And our character, which we rolled for last week, which we will continue to use this week, is such a badass. Got a skill of 12. That is like literally the best you can have. And we've got a stamina of 21 at the moment, but an initial, it is 19. And the reason it's 21, which is over, which usually you don't, is because the book kept saying add yourself an extra stamina point. And I thought, you know what, Ian, I will. We also had a luck of 12, and right now our luck is on 11, so we've used a little bit of it. But our backpack is full. We have got no more space for anything. We've got snake oil, we've got a gold rabbit, something or other, some gold rabbit thing. We've got a brass bell, we've got skunk oil as well. We've got some rope. We've got a goblet with a unicorn thing on, and a bunch of brass keys. We also have no money. We spent it all. We have 10 meals today. So we've got a good chance, I think. And of course, the meals today are sponsored none other than the ginger nuts. It's not the same packet. This is a different packet from last week. So, yeah. So this one, like, we will be starting soon because, you know, well, we we've already done half the sort of stuff. You know, we know if you want to go buy this on eBay, how much it is, how much it's sold for. We've reminisced. We are the big dice, and we've already rolled for our character, so we're good to go. You know. Did everybody have a good Mother's Day last week? Because I also on stream remembered that it was Mother's Day and rang my mom. You know. And then guess what? Right, this is the funny thing. So I said to her I'd ring her back, you know, later that day, but she was going obviously to my sister's house, and I couldn't ring her back. And when I did, I think the following day, she was on a train down to like Stourbridge to help a friend out, and so she said, like, I'm on the train right now. I'll ring you when I'm like at a train station and it's a bit more safer, which I did, or she did, and I got to chat with her then, you know. But I'm sure it was like a day or two later. Now YouTube is kicking off saying it ain't got enough for smooth streaming. I'm rocking like 17,000 bit rate, so if you can't utilize that, mate, for smooth streaming, that's on you, YouTube. So if it's getting a bit low quality, if it's buffering, it's not you. It's the fartnet that I have here. It's really slow, really bad. So okay, now it's just going. Now it's saying it's higher than it needs to be. Well, whatever. You know. What's everybody been up to? How is everybody today? I don't imagine, by the way, we have a lot of people turning up, because I haven't kind of like shouted this one out as much as I used to. Actually, what am I saying? I have. I've put it in the usual places on Facebook, but I feel like I haven't, though. I feel like I haven't done enough. Like I haven't. Anyway, it don't matter. It don't matter. Where's my glasses? Oh, there they go. We're gonna get going in a minute. Just now waiting for the cue, you know. Hey, Mikkel, how's it going? I apologize I haven't been around lately for the live streams. I don't even remember your name. Sorry. Curse my work schedule. Oh, I hope you haven't been working too hard, Mikkel. And thank you for being able to attend today. This one is an Ian Livingston. I would like to say classic, but I feel like it's a bit more recent, because what was this? 2000 and when? 2017. So it's not too long ago. 9 years, guys. Wow. 9 years ago this book came out. 9 years. And it was kind of well received when he released it. The major thing that people were moaning about was the artwork is not like the classic traditional line drawn artwork. It was all, you know, done on like a tablet or something, and it's black and white, which it is always black and white, but these do honestly look like they should be in color, like genuinely. But the story, I think, is pretty good from what I remember, which isn't much. Don't remember much. Why is my microphone in the shot? That doesn't usually get in the shot, so I feel like nothing's changed. Is that always been there? The little afro? I don't know. Maybe it has. I know sometimes I zoom in, but I don't know. Who knows? Anyway. When you guys are ready, you let me know. And we'll begin. Roger, testing. Oh, also, I want to thank you to, what was his name? Somebody joined, like, not another music channel on YouTube or something. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. There we go. Rhymster's on it. How are you, Rhymster? Are you okay? Right, so I've noted the page number down. I know exactly where we were. I think we were leaving the city. I think we were in the city of a place called Chalice, I think, and we were just leaving. Or we were in Port Blacksand and we were just leaving. One of the two. So let's find out, shall we? Let's start the timer. Let's find out what the timer was on as well. The timer was on... Oh, man, I didn't see that. I swear that said 2 hours, but I'm not too sure if it did. And I didn't catch it on the replay either. Anyway, I think... yeah. I think it said 2 hours, but I could be wrong. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Right, let's go, shall we? So you walk out of the main gates of Chalice, there we go, heading north, looking back briefly at the town's rooftops and towers sticking out above the outer wall. You follow a well-worn path past a church, so we're kind of on the move now, aren't we? We're kind of on the go. What's going on here? There we go. I'll make sure you guys can hear that. Yeah. You follow a well-worn path past a church ruin and an ancient graveyard, and on past scattered dwellings until you reach a farm where the path ends at the edge of a vast field of golden corn. The tall stems swaying slowly from side to side in the gentle breeze. It's going to be a bumper crop, and good news for the farmers, whose oxen will soon be hauling wooden carts through the field for their farmhands to load with cobs of corn. So, in Titan, they have cornfields, they have farmers. It just sounds like Earth a long time ago, doesn't it? Looking north as far as you can see, way beyond the cornfield, you can just make out the top of a high wall of trees that marks the edge of Darkwood Forest. Does everybody remember Darkwood Forest? 2 hours, more like 28 minutes, was it not? I honestly can't remember. Hello, Psych. How's it going? The vast forest that is home to the grand and sometimes grumpy old wizard Yastromo. Another white-haired stoker he is, who lives alone in his fabled, sort of Tangled tower. It literally does look exactly like the tower from Tangled. Many a tale and myth have come from the Darkwood Forest, but you remind yourself that Skull Crag is your destination today. You look at your map and head east in the warm sunlight, eager to reach Moonstone Hills before nightfall. As you walk along the edge of the cornfield, lost in thought, you suddenly hear the ground of galloping hooves and the shrill call of a hunting horn. Or what is it? Something like that. Do you want to face the rider who's coming towards you, or would you rather hide in the cornfield? What do you want to do, guys? Are you going to turn around and say, who's this motherfucking coming? Or are we hiding? For some reason, my preview is well behind. I don't know why. There we go. Catch it up. Catch it up. There we go. That's better. Hey, Raul, how's it going? Raul, sorry. I'm fine, I'm good. How are you? Welcome in. We're just waiting for somebody to make a choice here. Either we can hide in the cornfield, or there's a dude on a horse coming towards us, and we can stand and face him, like, who's this? Or we can hide, So, yeah. I've got good hopes for us, We've got renewed vigor, and I think luck is on our side, so that's always helpful. But we ain't got any money. We're broke. Meet them, Rhymester says. Alright then, we're going to face the rider coming towards us. He's coming up. We're going to stand there. So, what's happening? The thundering noise of galloping hooves gets louder as the horseman approaches. You see that the rider is wearing flowing black robes, which trail behind him in the wind. You raise your arm to stop the horseman, but he carries on at full speed, blowing his hunting horn and gesturing at you to get out the way. The horse bears down on you, and you have to dive out of the way to avoid being hit. Test your luck. Well, we've got a luck of 11, so I think we're going to be good. Unless I roll a double 6 here. You know. We're lucky. So, we're now on 10 luck. We's lucky. So, I guess we dodge out of the way. You pick yourself up out of the dirt, none of the worse for wear, and watch the horseman disappear west in a cloud of dust. He ain't got time to stop. He's working on a promise. Whoever it was on the horseback is certainly in a hurry. You decide you might as well help yourself to some corn. Add 1 stamina point. Do you know what, Ian? I think we will. I think we will just add 1 stamina point. Thank you very much. We've had a bit of corn. Looking east, you estimate that it will be dark by the time you reach Skull Crag, and hope you will be able to find somewhere safe to camp down for the night. Looking south, you see a semi-ruined stone cottage with its thatched roof mostly missing because of a fire. Do you want to take a look inside this cottage, or would you rather just press on towards the Moonstone Hills? It's your choice, guys. Live or die. What's your choice? Hey, they're doing another Jigsaw film. Hey, another Saw film. What's his name? Tobin Bell. He's been brought on for another one. He's got to be knocking on now, isn't he? I mean, they killed him off in the 3rd film. So, and yet he's been in every single Jigsaw film since. Honestly. I really do like that series, that film series. I think it's well thought out. It's not just blood and gore. Like, on the surface it is. It's a gore fest, you know, and sometimes silly. But it's actually got a very well thought out storyline going all the way through every single film. Every, you know, it's tight as well. It's not like some franchises where there's plot holes everywhere, you know, and it's like, man, someone needs to, you know, fill up this potholed road of a franchise. But no, Saw is actually really tight. It's really good, man. Really good. They're too painful to watch. Do you know what? I don't... Yeah, there's not one... The only one that makes me wince is in the 2nd film where there's a pit of needles. Like, she falls in and she has to find a key and she's flashing around and she's got all these needles sticking in her. Like, that's... Do you know what I mean? Because I've had, like, blood taken from me for decades. So I know what it's like for a needle, but... That's the only scene that makes me wince. Like, all the other ones, yeah, they're not too bad, you know. But I do like that franchise. I do like it. So we going in the cottage, or are we just going to carry on to the Moonstone Hills? Is where we're at, you know. Let's have a look. Let's take a look. You guys, don't be afraid to put an answer down, you know. There is no wrong answer, okay? You open the rickety wooden door and walk inside cautiously, sword in hand. Looking at you with surprised expressions on their faces are 2 man-orcs, sitting on the stools eating rats with their hands. They have dark green warty skin and are wearing light leather armor. They jump up and grab their short swords, snarling and flashing their spiked teeth and sharp tusks as they leap forward to attack you. We have to fight them one at a time. Now, in terms of the 1166 thing, we're not resetting the 30-minute thing back, you know, and we have to wait another 30 minutes. We've already done that in part 1, so we just continue. If we roll a double 6, they're dead. If we roll a double 1, we're dead. Like, that's from the get-go, because we've already had the waiting game. So here we go. So there's 2 man-orcs that we're going to have to fight. Each has a skill of 5. So we've got a skill of 12. It's going to be an easy kill. Their stamina, the first one is 6. The second one is 4. I have a feeling we're going to kill both of them on this first roll. You know? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 7. He has to minus 7 from his dice roll. So he rolled a 10, and he has to minus 7. He rolled a 3. We rolled a 6, so the dude loses 3. So actually, he's got 3 left. Not bad. These are baby orcs. Yeah, man. This is Kermit the Frog that we're fighting. Hello, everyone. I'm a man orc. I'm going to fight you. So he's rolled an 8, which becomes a 1. And we rolled a 5. He's dead. Okay, so the first man orc, he's gone. He's literally toast. We're spreading his ass on with butter and putting it on a loaf of bread and serving it up to the second man orc. So same deal, but this dude's got a stamina of 4, so it's even easier. Yeah. So he's rolled a 9, which will become a 2, and we've rolled an 8. So he loses 6 out of 4. He's dead already. That's how badass we are. Boom. We killed them both. They shouldn't mess with us. It's their own fault, to be honest. You know what I mean? Don't you know who I am? The man-orcs have leather pouches on their belts, which you empty out onto the floor, and you find 1 copper piece, 7 teeth, a silver button, a glass eye, an arrowhead, and 3 polished stones. So we can actually take whatever we want. So I'm going to say that you want the money. So that's 1 copper piece in our pocket. But if you want anything else, something's got to be dropped out of our bag. So do you guys want any of this other shit? Do you want the teeth? Do you want a silver button? Do you want a glass eye? Do you want an arrowhead? Do you want 3 polished stones? Do you want any of that shit? You can have whatever you want, as long as we will have to remove something from our backpack in order to take any items. You know? So also refresh your page. So sometimes you can fall behind and the delay is longer. So to minimize that, just refresh your page and you should catch up, or push the live button at the bottom, you know, if you can see it, and it'll ping you up to the thingy majig. So yeah. What's everybody doing today? I got a funny story. Ordered some fish and chips last night for dinner, right? With a bottle of Dr. Pepper from a fish and chip shop for them to deliver it, you know. And it got delivered, but they hadn't sent the Dr. Pepper. Like, dude, I want me Dr. Pepper. So ring him up. Beep, 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 beep. Hello? Yes, you didn't send the Dr. Pepper. Oh, we're very sorry. We'll send that straight out to you. Okay? 15 minutes later, I'm still waiting for it. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just going to crack on with my dinner because that's going cold. Was watching the Oscars. I'd you know, gotten the Oscars, the Academy Award program. I thought, well, I'll watch that. And by the time I went to bed, I realized, shit, hang on. Oh, no, actually, no, I'm skipping a bit. Sorry. An hour into the Oscars, I realized, where's the Dr. Pepper? It hasn't showed up. Let me get back on the phone. Hello? Yeah, you still haven't sent the Dr. Pepper, man. Like, what's going on? Oh, well, we're really sorry. Oh, tell you what, we're just about to shut. I'll drop 2 bottles off to you on my way home. Like, you sure? Like, you know, should I not just come and grab it? Although it's a bit of a trek, but you know, They were like, no, 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 we'll drop it off to you. No worries. All right, well, you got the phone number. You can ring if there's any issue. No worries, they say. Finished watching the Oscars, getting ready for bed. Where's the Dr. Pepper, man? Like, they still haven't brought it. Like, what have you got to do, man, to get a bottle of Dr. Pepper out of these people? So after this stream today, I'm just gonna rock up, man, and yo, give me fucking Dr. Pepper. Like, your fish and chips taste beautiful, but your service of liquid refreshment needs looking at, guys. It's shockingly shit. Is anybody... Am I still live? Guys, what are we doing? I don't even know what page we were on now. Oh, yeah. So, are we taking any of this shit? Because I want to give it 2 minutes, and if nobody says anything, I'll just carry on as if to say we don't want it, you know? Because, yeah. Just grab the copper coin. We've already got the copper coin. So I'm going to take that as nobody wants anything else. Okay. After taking what you want, the copper coin, you look around the room to see if there's anything else which might be of use to you. There are 5 jars on a shelf containing rat's tails, small bones, worms, dead flies, and sheep's eyeballs. Like, interesting. If you have the room in your backpack, you can take 1 jar. But if you want to take more, you'll have to leave stuff behind. For each additional jar, well, we've got to do that, to be honest. So, do you guys want any of these jars on the shelf? You know, rat's tails, small bones, worms, dead flies, sheep's eyeballs. Do you want any of these jars? Yay or nay? You know? Yeah. Yay or nay? Little screwdriver. Want to see how far that can go up your nose. You stop when there's resistance. Oh no, he's left his key here. Old Alan. He's left his key. Got a rubber band here. You can always have fun with a rubber band. You know? I used to like... The fun you can have with rubber bands. The classic, of course, is if you sat next to somebody, this is the best thing you do, right? You get it in like that, you pull the lower band, and you just... Ow! Fuck, that actually hurts! God damn it. Mate, that actually properly hurt. Oh, do you know what? I banged my arm yesterday. Didn't leave a mark, no worries. But yeah, honestly, that is like whipping somebody. Like, listen to this. Ah, that sounds like, honestly, these should be used in torture scenarios. I don't know if they are or not, but like, they could be, because these little bastards are most painful things sometimes ever. Worse than water torture. You know? It's a nice sound effect. Yeah. Yeah. The fun with rubber bands, not just to hold things together, you know? There's fun everywhere, guys. There's fun everywhere. Do you know what? If China invade, I'm ready. I'm ready for them. Fighting with the chopsticks. Not that they will, because if they do, I'm screwed at work because all of our stuff comes from China. So Next is absolutely screwed. The sound to effects folder. This sound to effects folder. Put them all in one jar and take all of them. Man, I don't think that's going to work because I think each jar is filled to the brim. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to say that nobody wants a jar because otherwise you guys would have like responded by now. So we'll leave the jars. In the far corner of the room, you discover that there's a trapdoor partially hidden by an old iron stove. Do you want to move the stove to unbolt the trapdoor, or would you rather leave this cottage and carry on towards the Moonstone Hills? For Sim. Oh, right, I'm with you now. Oh, God, do you know what, Raoul? I didn't even see you've got P3D in your title of your channel. Sorry, mate. Right, yes, add it to the sound effects folder for the Sim. I'm with you now, mate. Totally. Yeah, but what could you use that sound for? Like, what would that sound be for? I can't think in a plane what that sound would be. Unless you... Unless you do it like that and mix it in with the tires. You know, or something. I can't think, you know. Just some, you know, put a rubber band hanging in the flight deck so you can ping it every now and again. For a stall condition. Bang. Like, this sounds like an Acme plane. This does, a cartoon plane. It stalls. Bang. You know, it's, oh. Oh, man. So are we going to the Moonstone Hills, or are we going to check out what's down that trapdoor by moving the stove? I kind of feel like nobody's awake today. Except for Rhymester. And Raoul. And me. Let's check out the trapdoor. Here we go. Don't you open that trapdoor. The trapdoor lifts up to reveal a narrow wooden staircase leading down to a dark cellar. It's a very unpleasant smell wafting up. It smells like rotten meat, which, by the way, is like really nasty smell. I will say that. You hear the sound of feet dragging along the floor below, you know, and a rasping, guttural sound like a sickly death rattle, and a dragging sound. Do you want to go down these steps to investigate, or would you rather shut the trapdoor and just head straight for the Moonstone Hills? What do you want? Or, fuck that, bye, see you later. Like, shut it and run. Or are we going to go down and say, actually, there could be gold down there. He could have a key or an item that we desperately need for success of this book. It's like, who knows with Ian? You know? What shall we do, guys? We got 4 viewers, and none of them are me. Raoul, Rhymester, Psych, I think. I've seen that name in the chat. And Mikkel. How about hearing from Mikkel and whoever else is watching? Because Rhymster's keeping up the end all by himself here. Oh, and Raoul, sorry. So, like, take a chance, guys. You know? Step up to the plate. It's like jazz. Everybody gets a chance to shine, you know? Randomly. Or it's going to have to be, like, we play the fucking recorder, you know? Get the old 3 blind mice on the go. Got all the chords here. I could actually properly learn it, like, you know. That's the only song at school they taught me. But I have got all the chords, so I could, like, find a song and break it down and actually learn it, you know, if I wanted to. Do you know, I've also got a bloody flute, and I started to play it, and then my back went, and I've never gone back to it, sadly. It's beautiful as well. It's a shame, really, isn't it? I'm sure he'll be able to... I'm sure he will be easy to kill. Let's have a look. We're going down. We're going down to the steps to investigate. You walk down the steps. You trip on your foot. Your adventure is over as you fall down the stairs. Is probably what it'll be. Hang on, where are we? Yeah. With your sword drawn. I ain't got a sword. We'll have to use a spoon. With your sword drawn, you slowly descend the wooden stairway into the semi-darkness. You're about halfway down the steps when a sickly grey hand reaches out from the shadows and grabs your ankle. An unseen creature goes berserk, wailing loudly as he tries to bite your leg. With you swing your sword, it's like get out. You swing your sword blindly at your attacker, and you have to test your luck, which we got a luck of 10. I think we'll be lucky, which we're not. Oh fuck! We rolled an 11, guys. That's not good. Honestly, fuck. Sure, we'll be fine. We're unlucky with this kind of attack. I just have a feeling it's game over now, guys. I really do. Your sword misses the target. I mean, we're using a spoon, that's why. It misses the target. It hits the stairway instead with a loud splintering sound. Like that. As it lunges forward to bite you, you catch sight of the creature in the shaft of daylight shining down from the room above. Yeah? Its pallid grey skull. Is it this dude? He's got like, well, he's got like a purple skull, but his pallid, where are we? Grey skull is covered with festering sores, so he's got a pizza face, right? And its sunken eyes are red-rimmed and lifeless. Crackhead. We've stumbled across a crackhead. It has a gaping mouth. That's just an image that you cannot... The skin torn away on one side to reveal... No one's having, like, their breakfast, are they? Or their dinner while they watch this. It has a gaping mouth, the skin torn away on one side to reveal broken black teeth. I think this is a zombie, guys. Which bite down on your leg. Ah! Although the wound is not fatal, the zombie transmits a virus into its saliva. Transmits a virus in its saliva, which will eventually turn you into a zombie before the end of the day. Man, that is a kiss of death. Your adventure is over, guys. Guys, I want to thank you for watching today. But that is it. We got bit by a zombie. I mean, don't feel bad, Rhymester. You know, please do not feel bad. You know, we knew what was down there. Come on. Like, we knew what was going to happen. We thought we were badass. Do you know what I mean? Are you fair dinkum? Hey, are you fair dinkum? At the end of the day, mate, you and I think Rawl made one decision. Like, everyone else is, like, silent and lurking. So, it's on them, to be honest. You know, for not getting involved and giving a different answer. You know what I mean? I wasn't familiar with this type of... Mate, don't worry about it. Don't worry. You know? No, there's no ill feelings or anything like that. Like, yeah, the story's over now. That's it. Done. You know? We move on to the next. Not today, but in 2 weeks' time. Sorry, what? I mean, yeah, psych. It looks like you've been watching. Where was you making decisions? I blame the people that didn't make the decisions because they didn't speak up. Not Adam blaming the lurkers. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I'm doing. I just don't want Rhymester, who made the decision. My candle just blew out. Literally, my candle just blew out. How weird is that? I don't want Rhymester feeling bad because it's the end of the stream, guys. That's it. Game over, you know. Before we got started, you know what I mean? I'm bathing. I'm bathing? That's a creepy... Don't take your phone or your tablet or your PC in the bath, mate. That's not what we needed. We needed Spellsinger. Sorry, fella. Hey, no, Rhymester, you got nothing to apologise. See, this is what I didn't want you feeling bad. You got nothing to apologise for, you know? Shit happens, exactly. It's Spellsinger's fault. It's Spellsinger's fault for going, I can't make it today, guys. I want to hear why. I want to know why, Spellsinger. No, it's no one's fault. This is the way. Honestly, that's what it's like with these books, guys. These books are truly hard. You make one decision, you know, and it's going to have consequences. That's what I love about these books. They teach you the responsibility of your decisions. You make a decision, you stick with it, you're going to face consequences or reap the benefits. That is what these books teach you. When I read Stephen King, I'm not learning that much. It's just a very good story, you know. But with these books, they actually teach you with like numeracy, you know, and how to take responsibility, you know. Seriously, like, do not poll rhymes. I don't know what that means. Title of your segs tape? What's segs? I've heard of a sex tape, not a segs tape. Right, so... Ugh. Unbelievable, eh? Unbelievable. You just can't write it. So, in 2 weeks' time, we'll be doing Assassins of Alancia. Look at that cover. That cover is so poor. I mean, the drawing is pretty cool. This is another Ian Livingstone as well. But the cover is just kind of like... It's like a gold bar. So, ooh, actually reminds me. I just remember I've got some gold biscuits. So, let me get the book up, for starters. Assassins of Alancia. Here's the cover for the hardback edition, you know, that you could buy. You know, because most of these books now come as a two, you know. And that's what it looks like. That's not what it looks like. Hang on, let me get it in. Let me get it in because it's too big. That's what it could have been. If you know, if I had bought the hardback edition, that's what it would look like. Look, there you go. Which one looks better to you guys, eh? I mean, there's a very clear winner, I think. You know. Very clear winner. But yeah. Again, you know, computer artwork. So, but I can't remember anything of this story, to be honest. I've only read this, I think, once, and then however times we've read it on stream. I honestly don't know. Behind the scenes chat. Yeah, man. Well, that's it. We'll have a little bit of a chat now. So that is next in 2 weeks' time, guys. What's the score in 2 weeks? So the 5th of April. Let me just double check my calendar because I'm not sure. What is it on the 5th? It's Easter Sunday. It's Easter Sunday. I thought that was at the beginning. Oh yeah, well, because it's the closest too. So hey, maybe we'll win with the resurrection of Jesus, guys. Who knows? Picture cover, hands down. Yeah, definitely. The picture cover is better. Much better. In my country, there was something similar like Choose Your Own Adventure with multiple options to finish a book. That is exactly what this is. Choose Your Own Adventure. There is a load. There's like over 200 titles. Choose Your Own Adventure. They are another form of this, which I think was running since like the 70s. And it's basically, that's what this is. Exactly this. Quick, point your ass towards the camera. Why would you want me to point my ass towards the camera? Knock, knock. Who's there? Mr. Fourth. Mr. Fourth who? Mr. Fourth Wall. Honestly, that is... It's like a dad joke, that is. You know. So, yeah. So that's basically it, guys. I've got a few videos that I need to film. I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Plus, I want to do, what we got here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 videos I need to film before the end of this year. So, anyway. Also, everyone needs to check out Adam's Star Wars film collection. Thanks, Rhymester. Also, yesterday I went live. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It was quite funny in the fact that I learned about a film I'd never heard of called Little Bigfoot. And I'm gonna track that film down. And I want to do an honest review of it because the cover looks absolutely crazy. It's basically Harry and the Hendersons is what it is, but with the cheapest budget you've ever had, you know, and it got a sequel as well. So it must have been popular back in the day. It came out in something like the late 90s. So I really, really want to check this out. One, the cover, yeah, the cover to the movie is hilarious. But there was one copy selling for about 180 quid for a DVD. Honestly. Adam stars in Bigfoot, yeah. So what's everyone's plan for the rest of the day other than watching more AJP? Yeah, guys, there's loads of videos to check out. You know, I've got over 1,000, so if you haven't seen it... Do you know what? Does everybody remember when I did a vlog once a day for an entire year? It happened right when COVID happened. So you can chart. The thing that I love about doing that vlog for one video for an entire year is that I started living, I was on my own when I started it, and it charts through a relationship, a breakdown of a relationship, COVID, me moving into being homeless. Like, it goes through a massive mad journey. And seriously, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on my channel, live vlog. There are more than 365 episodes because I think a couple of them were kind of part 1, part 2 because of like the Oscars or whatever, for whatever reason. So yeah, anyway, gotta go now. I'm off to visit a farm. Not a euphemism. Enjoy. Yeah, take care, psych. I'm off too. Gotta do some, you know, filming and shit. And I need to finish off my closer look but I've got to listen to like 5 albums before I do that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching for as short as that was. I really do appreciate. We're gonna kill it, but we'll still have a chat. We've still got, you know, 3-minute countdown. I want to say thanks for coming. And 2 weeks time we'll resume, you know. So don't worry. We will continue all this in 2 weeks. Was it the 5th of April, I said? I think. Maybe I'll have a chocolate bar in my hands or something because it's Easter Sunday. I don't know. So that's a shame. Poor Peril. Zombie attack. But it is what it is. Until it isn't. So, Rhymester, and Raoul, what are you guys up to? What are you guys doing? Oh. Never got to crack open those biscuits either. They'll be gone by the next time. So, I think I might watch another episode of Lost. I've got this, do you remember the series Lost? Well, I've got, there is a website out there where somebody has taken, like, the Blu-rays, and they've divided up all the scenes and reordered the entire series in chronological time order. And it's really interesting watching it this way. It really is. I mean, I'm on episode 22, and we still haven't gotten to, like, the island of when the plane crashed in the first season happened. It's all, like, the backstories and all the time traveling towards the end. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. But it is a really good show. It is one of the best written out shows, I feel, because you ain't got a clue what's happening through the entire 6 series, and it ends with so many questions as well, you know. But when you watch it all in chronological order, everything is answered, and you see the brilliance of the writing and how well it was crafted together, because it does honestly make sense. And it involves quantum physics and all sorts. So it's really interesting. Anyway. I'm had enough, guys. Take care.